Greetings, Passpoint here. I picked up some new comic books and I just want to show them to you. Some of them are not new, but I just picked them up recently. So without further ado, here's the first one. Flash number 39. It's a variant cover. Obviously it's just the blank covers. This is from the new 52. I want to get some artists obviously to put some drawings on there, and recently started getting into these blank variant covers. Obviously it's to get artists to draw on them. Next one is Superman Doomed from the new 52. Hopefully I'll find some good artists during Comic-Con. San Diego's coming up in a couple months. The one after that is a variant obviously to Amazing Spider-Man number 300, Silk, issue number 2. I always like these homages to Amazing Spider-Man number 300 and 301. Here's another one. This one is Spider-Gwen, issue number 1. This is a Phantom variant. And here's another Spider-Gwen. Actually, this is it is a Spider-Gwen. It's a Hastings cover. It's a connected cover. I got this one on Facebook. There's a couple of comic book groups that I've joined that sell comic books, and whenever I like something, I try to get it if I can afford it. This one is connected with this cover. As you can see, they're joined right there. Peter Parker on the left-hand side and Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen on the right, and both of them are at a grave site. One of them in Peter Parker's world, Gwen died, and in Spider-Gwen, Peter Parker died. Like I said, I just like the covers, so I decided to purchase both of them. Next one is another variant cover to Spider-Gwen number 1 by Midtown Comics. This is by artist J. Scott Campbell, one of my favorite artists, so I decided to buy a copy of it. Here's another version of it. Obviously it's not black and white, it's a colored version. J. Scott Campbell, once again, these were sold directly from Midtown Comics. My next comic is, I got this at WonderCon this year. It's Batgirl number 52. I just like the cover. I thought it was pretty unique, so I decided to buy a couple of them. These were supposedly exclusives at WonderCon, but I've seen other conventions sell them also. This one I also purchased at WonderCon. It's a Harley Quinn variant. Not into DC that much, but I like the cover, so I decided to purchase it. And let me get a little bit closer here for you if you want to take a look at this one. Next one after that is Spider-Gwen. As you can tell, it's just blank cover. Once again, I hope to get it drawn by an artist. I did have one drawn at WonderCon, another Spider-Gwen. Came out real nice, and it's at CGC right now, so I hope to get it sent back to me soon so I can show you that one. Next one up is Wonder Woman, blank covers. Once again, like I said, I recently started getting into them. Here's Batgirl. Once again, I hope to get them drawn by some artist at Comic-Con. This is Secret Wars number 1. It's a variant by Greg Land. Got this direct from England. I seen it on their website and I bought about 4 issues. 2 of them I sent to get CGC'd and hopefully signed by Stan Lee. This is the black and white version, and here's the obviously not the black and white version. Same cover. This is actually homage to a Daredevil. I forgot which one. I believe when Elektra died, he was at a cemetery. I believe it was raining. And this indicates the end of the Marvel Universe as we know it. This says Marvel Universe 1961 to 2015. Rest in peace. My last one is from 1966. It's Fantasy Masterpieces number 1. These are reprints of previous stories, but decided to put it in one book. I just really like the cover. I'm always into Silver Age comic books. This one was has 5 stories, one by Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, Joey Sinnott, Don Heck, and Don Ayers. I really like the cover. What can I say? Silver Age always draws my attention, so I decided to buy it. And I got 3 more comic books, and let me get them ready. Okay, I'm back. I got 3 comic books recently back from CGC. The first couple of them I had them pressed. They were very bad condition. I'm not sure what happened to them. They got all wavy, and I knew I wasn't going to get a good grade, or I wouldn't do anything without getting it pressed first. Hopefully it would turn out good, and they did, especially the first one. It came back as a 9.0. I've been talking about this comic book and right here on the other comic books that I showed you. This one is Amazing Spider-Man number 300. The very first one that came out like that, and there's been so many other comic books that, you know, have taken that particular picture, well, not the picture, but just the way it looks, and put on other comic books, not just Marvel. Image has done one. And if I get closer, you can see it was signed by, hopefully you can see right above Spider-Man's head, it was signed by Stan Lee. Came back at 9.0. I was very pleased. And my next one is Amazing Spider-Man number 301. Also, I'm not sure what happened to it, but it was all wavy, and I knew I had to get it pressed, or, you know, it wouldn't be worth getting it signed and CGC'd. Same signature. If you can see right on top of the Spider-Man's head, you hopefully can see Stan Lee's signature right there. And my last one, and not least, is one of my favorite comic books. I got this on eBay about 2-3 years ago. I just wanted to get one. Incredible Hulk 181. It's a very unique cover. Obviously, the very first time Wolverine's been in a full comic book. This one came out in November of 1974. When I first bought it on eBay, it wasn't CGC'd. I got it for, gosh, I don't remember how much, hundreds of dollars, but it was a pretty good deal. This one I got originally signed by Herb Trimpe. This one, he signed it back in February of 2013. I got it CGC'd, I got it sent back, and I decided, you know what the heck, I want to get it signed by Stan Lee. So I did that recently, and it came back. It came back at a 7.5, so I was happy about that. I may send it back, gosh, I'm not sure. I want to get it signed one more time by Len Wein. Hopefully I'll do it, but I'm just going to hold on to it for a couple of, at least a year or so. I just, you know, out of my hands, I'd rather have it in my hands, so to speak. And Herb Trimpe, as you know, unfortunately died recently. He did a little caricature right under the L and the K in Hulk. Hopefully you can see it. And here is Stan Lee's signature right by the Hulk's fist. So that's about it for now, and hopefully I'll be able to making some more videos in the near future. Until then, salutations.